Last Thursday on the show, we talked to John Jay College of Criminal Justice professor Mike Isaacson, who's got a side gig as an anti-fascist organizer, whatever that is. Since appearing on this show, Professor Isaacson has been suspended by school administrators after people noticed a tweet he wrote in which he said it was an honor to teach, quote, future dead cops. That tweet was so over the top that it brought New York police and Bill de Blasio, the mayor there, together for the first time in a long time denouncing it. Having known the sting of unemployment, we never root for anybody's firing, even in this case, but it is worth asking the obvious question, who hired a nutcase like this guy in the first place? Why was he teaching kids? And more pressingly, and this is relevant to you, how many people just like him are still out there teaching your kids right now? Answer, a lot of them. Well, despite the existence of people like Professor Isaacson, and despite now routine violence in cities like Portland, Berkeley, CNN's Don Lemon suggested that Antifa is a fever dream invented by us. Watch.
His obsession with Antifa, I don't understand. He has an unhealthy obsession with Antifa, and maybe it's because Fox News. I watch Fox News, and I've been watching Fox News for years, but lately they are obsessed with Antifa and with stories about race and pitting. Is the president being manipulated by Fox News on these stories? Old Don Lemon. Love Don Lemon. He's not alone, by the way. Whoopi Goldberg of The View says Antifa isn't merely overblown, it's an outright fabrication. Watch.
Antifa is one of those things that, I don't want to say the right, but somebody came up with as a catchphrase so that you could say, you know, oh, there is violence on the other side. But I don't remember violent demonstrations before the gentleman who's in now got in. But oftentimes I've found that sometimes the side that is kvetching the loudest has sort of orchestrated this so they can bitch about it.
Who watches that show? Well, to help us sort out what is real and what is fake, what's a Potemkin protest group, we're joined by townhall.com senior columnist Kurt Schlichter. Kurt, is it possible, and I've actually heard people suggest this, some elected officials, that Antifa, beneath the masks, they're all townhall.com readers?
Well, yeah, I mean, I like to mask up and go beat people in the head with a bike lock. No, really, it's all an illusion, Tucker. You're pulling the strings on the president. You're convincing him that there's not really crowds of little junior anarchists and angry suburban rich kids acting out their fantasies on our streets. No, it's all an illusion. And look, I've had run-ins with Don Lemon in the past. And after listening to what he said, you know, you always have to wonder, has Don been drinking again? And after hearing him say that, I'm kind of hoping he has, because that's the only possible explanation for that string of words that was so transcendently stupid that my head's still spinning. I don't know if I can drive home.
So I've always, I can't help myself. I like Don Lemon. I still like Don Lemon, but I don't think he's responsible for what he said. But there's a conservative radio show host who took a ton of heat for suggesting that one tragedy was, you know, made up, that there were actors involved in it. I hear mainstream media figures basically making the same argument right here, that this is some conspiracy, that these left-wing agitators, violent ones, are actually right-wingers. It seems every bit as insane to me.
Well, I think it's right up there with fire can't melt steel as the kind of idiotic insight that makes me want to completely redo our education system from K all the way to graduate school. I mean, how dumb do they think we are, Tucker? I know how dumb they probably think the people who follow them are, and they're right. But how dumb do they think us normal people are?
Oh,
do they think we really don't believe that these guys are doing this?
And you're absolutely right about our education system. What do we think is going to happen when you turn it over to lunatics? Kurt, thank you for that. I appreciate it.